Hey YouTube, just a little quick live broadcast video about my application with Barclays Bank. Um, I opted to go with HSBC, and there was a few reasons why I went with HSBC over Barclays. Now, Barclays were offering their basic current account to me with the Visa debit card. And I want to go ahead and look at the application of my Visa debit. As I have not too great credit, I will admit, thanks to O2, they're kind of damaging my credit reputation. But Barclays, as I went through the application and agreed and did the credit check and went through and looked at the basic criteria of the Barclays basic account. And again, it did say that it was offered with the Visa debit, because I need a Visa debit card regardless if it's a basic current account or not a basic current account. So I want to go ahead and apply for the Visa debit. And okay, yeah, I mean, it was a okay application process, to be honest with you, because most banks do it now via the web. And to be honest with you, it was to the point where I agreed to get the basically for them to process my information and do their checks in 5 working days. But I was like, it's a cash card, and I went to live chat, and I know from my previous experiences with Nationwide that their basic account doesn't even offer a chance to upgrade from the actual cash card to um to the Visa debit that I wanted, because I wanted the Visa debit because, like I said, I make a lot of purchases online as well as out in shops, so I need that Visa debit. Um, so I was like, okay, yeah, I'll get the Visa debit because the Barclays account that I wanted was £3 a month, and I was like, I don't have typically. Well, I would have £3 in the account, so I was like, okay, this doesn't come with a Visa debit. And I know Barclays are the only bank that's equipped with a live chat feature. So I was talking to Arnold. He was very nice. He was like, yes, there is a function to upgrade to the Visa debit. The only thing is, I wanted a Visa debit from the get go because I'm used to having a Visa debit with my Nationwide account. So to cut a long story short, I was like, okay, my nan was with HSBC, God rest her soul. I went with HSBC, even though they're a corporate bank and I don't like corporate entities. But they offered their Visa debit from the get go. And it frustrates me how Barclays don't. You have to upgrade your card basically. So that means I would have been stuck with the cash card. And like I said, Visa debit I'm happy with. I don't even want a Visa credit or a MasterCard credit. I already have a MasterCard debit with Loot, which is a brilliant company, Loot.io. Um, but yeah, I mean, what the heck, Barclays? If you're going to say, look, you're going to get a Visa debit and be like, okay, wait a minute, we're going to offer you a cash card. It's kind of annoying because I feel like I've been treated like an idiot, and I know what I need. Like I said, thanks to O2, yeah, it's not great to my credit. And I already have opened an ISA account, which will appear on their checks as well, which isn't great because you should always typically leave a few months to a year between you opening accounts. Even if it's a savings account, leave it a year. If you're taking out a mortgage, leave it a year before you go and open any other products because it's just annoying. Um, Another thing as well is I find that HSBC are better equipped security wise with their security, because I know family member who banks with First Direct, which is HSBC's other banking counterpart, and like it's a Mananga investor, so I used to bank with HSBC. Um, I mean, it's up to like whoever, like whatever you want to do, but I'm just saying you should stay away from from not HSBC, but from Barclays. I mean, they're the only one that like the way you could create your own Visa debit attracted me to Barclays, and I would just want another account for the time being for work from a reputable brand, because sometimes my nationwide account doesn't go through very well. So I know that when I quit my initial job, that didn't go through. But yeah, I mean, HSBC is no better because they're a global bank, and so is Barclays. But I guess each to his own. I guess I just prefer HSBC. Families banked with FD and HSBC in the past, and I've heard nothing but good rapport. I mean, I could go back to the Bank of Ireland because I know that I could say that I'm a student because I'm going back to college, but I they closed my student Vantage account, and that wasn't really great, and I don't know where I'm going with this. But Barclays need to update their website, especially with the basic. If you're going to get it, you need to be worried if you're thinking you're going to get a Visa debit. Ideally, preferably, go with either First Direct, HSBC, Nationwide, and Halifax. Nationwide and Halifax are building societies, and you're most likely, I know for a fact with Nationwide, you're most likely to get the Flex account if you have bad credit. If you have good credit, I would go for HSBC for one of their credit or one of their upper debit cards, because it's good. They offer a really good competitive rate on their credit cards compared to Barclays and Nationwide. Because Nationwide, I think you pay for 13, but you get more benefits with Nationwide. Like, you know. Anyway, I digress. To cut a long story short, not really happy with you, Barclays, and now I'm probably going to get an improved application, and I have to go to Portadown to basically say I don't, well, Craig Adden, I don't want the account anymore. So this was a short rant, and I don't know how well it's going to look, so see ya.